Hi, good morning everyone. Welcome back to Coding Hives. This is Rasina with you. Hope you all are doing good. So in today's video, we are going to learn about a super useful feature in Python's collection module, that is defaultdict. So I think you all are familiar with the working of regular dictionaries, right? But you may face some issues like missing keys. So we are going to solve that issues with using this default dictionary. So what is mean by this default dictionary? It is like a regular dictionary, but with a kind of a twist. Like instead of throwing a key error when you access a non-existent key, the default dictionary will automatically assign it a default value. Okay, so that is mean by this default dictionary, and I will explain in detail how this works with some programs. Okay, don't worry. So for that, first we need to import this default dictionary from the collection module that I already wrote here, and I assigned a variable word with a value Python. Okay, so this is a string. So now I will try to implement a program to count the frequency of letters in a string. Okay, first we will do like how we are doing normally. Then I will try to change that using default dictionary, and I will explain that in detail. Okay, so here my aim is to count how many times each character appears, like that. Okay, so for that I will create an empty dictionary like a frequency. Then I need to iterate through each character, right? So for each letter in our word, that is our Python, then I need to check if that letter in our dictionary, I mean in frequency, at that time we need to do like increment, right? Like that letter is already there, we found one more, so we need to increment the count, right? So we can do something like frequency of letter plus equal to 1. That means it will increment by 1, right? Otherwise it means we found a new one, we found a new key. At that time we need to just initialize this thing with a 1, right? So that is the first occurrence, that is why we are giving 1. Clear? So this is the normal way we are doing without this default dictionary. So when I'm going to print this thing, we will get each letter with its number of occurrences. Okay, so we got like this output. Okay, now we are going to implement the same thing with the default dictionary, like how it is helps us to do. Okay, so I will write that also. So for that I will make a comment of this code. Okay, so then I want the same thing, so I will make it here, that is better. Okay, so now like I want to iterate for each letter, right? The same thing I need to do that one for letter in word. Now here I now need to check like if that letter is existing there, otherwise if it is there in the dictionary or like that, I now need to check because we are using this default dictionary here. Okay, so I missed one thing also. I need to initialize a dictionary as a default, right? Default dictionary, and here I need in the parenthesis I need to give something like the default value. For example, I want a default value like an integer, right? It is 0 1 2 3 something like that. So we need to give here int means it will assign the default value starting as a 0. Okay, we can also use list and other objects inside using this default dictionary that we will discuss later. So we will today we will understand what is the basic concept of default dictionary and how we can change this program using default dictionary. Clear? So this means this is a default dictionary and the default value is int. That means default value will be 0. Clear? So here for each character or each letter in the word, we now need to check if that is there or if like the same thing, like if letter in frequency, like this code we now need to do here. Okay, this you can simply do something like that. Frequency of letter plus equal 1. That means like we are not checking, right? If that frequency of letter is not available, it will be automatically 0 and it will initialize it as 1, right? So this everything is happening inside. No need to write this if and else like that. So I will show the same, like I will show the output. We will get the same thing, like frequency. So here I will run this code. We got the output like default dictionary, class is int. We got the same output. Clear? So here this is the working of a default dictionary. We no need to manually check if a key is exist or not, right? So this is really useful thing. So instead of this using this int, we can use a list. We can use any other objects also, that also possible in default dictionary. So I hope you got a clarity what is meant by this default dictionary and how you can use that in your code, right? So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.